Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. I think this is a pretty honest assessment of what has been going on over the last few years. Chad Steingraber posting this, and they will go back to anti-crypto positions if Harris is installed. He was retweeting out Charles Hoskinson's tweet from just yesterday here. So after 3+ years of brutally abusing the industry, pushing anti-clarity, preventing legislation from passing and declaring everyone from the protocols to exchanges criminals, somehow Harris will magically wake up and become pro-crypto. Don't even need to fire Gary. The amount of delusional thinking is astonishing. This is Pelosi level. We have to pass a bill to see what's in it. Force Harris to state specific policies before the election. I agree. Have her explain why the Biden administration did what they did to us. Who will get fired? We are owed an explanation. This in response to somebody's tweet down here. I better trust Kamala and his team than Trump. Well, first of all, it's a woman. If they understand that crypto industries will create more jobs in the US, I am confident that it will happen. No need to fire Gary. Just give the new policies for him to implement. This is ridiculous. And I get it. Chad Steingraber also agreeing here, and they will get back to anti-crypto positions if Harris is installed. They will put Gary in as Secretary of the Treasury. The next 4 years will be another uphill grind to get any adoption. I have a feeling that is, likely what is going to happen if we do, in fact, see that. Luckily, though, for us guys, things aren't looking that way, at least when it comes to markets. Check this out from Squawkbox. The markets are believing Trump's probabilities of winning are stronger than what they're showing. This is coming from Fundstrat's Tom Lee. He made an appearance on the CNBC show. When the market becomes more convinced of that, you'll see cyclicals, small caps, and Bitcoin do better because those are clear policy differences. Listen to this.
Can we talk politics for just 1 second? Do you have an election prediction as it relates to the market? Do you think the market do you think anything we're seeing in the markets has anything to do with what's going to happen in November?
Yes, to an extent. I think that the markets are believing Trump's probabilities of winning are stronger than the polls are showing. But I think when the market sort of becomes more convinced of that, I think you'll see cyclical stocks do better, small caps, Bitcoin do better, because these are really clear policy differences. But yes, to me, I think over the last couple of days, to me, the market seems like it's betting on Trump's odds being better than the polls.
And that is it. That is just what the markets are showing, at least as of now. If you guys want to catch my market review from this morning's video, I will link this morning's video up here in the top right-hand corner when it comes to crypto specifically. The interesting thing about this crypto market, I guess we should, talk a little bit about it now. Retail were the ones who got crypto up and going. I mean, if you were in crypto in 2014, 2015, 2016, even up until 2017, 2018, it was pretty much the retail game, right? This is when I got into crypto. I got in around, I want to say November. That's when I bought my first Bitcoin. November 2017, I saw the prices go up, and then I lived through all of this, and this is when I got hooked. This is when, in and around here is when I started the channel. And I got hooked. Again, this was June 2018. And I've been living through these cycles, guys, ever since. I haven't stopped. Now we're in 2024. We are seeing this reaccumulation zone. We are seeing a significant reaccumulation here, and it's going on for a long time. I guess what I'm saying, though, retail were the ones to really kind of drive this market at the beginning. But guys, now the landscape is looking very, very different because of the regulatory measures put in place, because of governments around the world now deciding, okay, we've got to regulate cryptocurrency. It is now, and also because of the Bitcoin ETFs. And now that's become an investment for institutional investors. Guys, now the game has changed. Now it's looking like the money where the funds are coming from is shifting as well. And this is why, a lot are predicting that this bull run, this bull cycle, this is the total market cap, by the way. This is why, lots are predicting that this is going to go much higher in this bull run, much higher than it did just based on retail dollars. A $10 million market cap would be quite lofty, I think, off this cycle. That would make the full fib, though. 4.236 would get us to about $10.381 trillion. And it is possible if institutional money does flow in at the kinds of rates that we could in fact see. So Smoke posts this, okay, why pay attention to the moves of institutions? Because they are literally driving the current crypto bull run. So guys, it's no longer retail, now it's institutions. that are driving the bull run. Yes, we are in the middle of a bull market. Financial institutions and ultra high net worth individuals are responsible for every major move in the last few months. Blue chip digital assets, real world asset tokenization, and crypto derivatives are all topics discussed at the highest levels at these financial conferences in the financial hierarchy, he says here. As confirmed below, retail investors are not driving this bull cycle, nor will they in the future. So it's looking as though retail is out of the game. This is a document that was put out from the CFTC. This is the source down here says CFTC. Institutions are driving the market. The institutional dominance is a sign of the early stage of the bull cycle. And then it's just bringing up some of those points here. Real world asset tokenization, guys, this is going to be huge for this next cycle. The suggestion that institutions have been driving this rally, as is often the case in the early stages of bull markets, as the correlation with other asset classes reverted to its low historic norms. Also notice this, we are in the middle of a bull market, but retail is yet to arrive. This is coming from another news source from CoinMarketCap. So far, the bull market is driven by crypto natives and institutional investors. But guys, most retail users still need to arrive. So even CoinMarketCap, which is, I think, a good indication, they put up these metrics here, like the fear and greed index. They, give us the crypto prices, obviously, give us a bunch of different kinds of metrics when it comes to meme coins or AI or gaming, right? What's hot in the gaming sector for gaming cryptocurrencies. All these metrics, all these factors have been considered, but based on what we're seeing in the charts, based on that first phase, that first push up, it looks as though even if retail did get in, and like I was saying, I think it was in this morning's video, how I knew somebody who got in, but kind of got in at this point here where she was building up the FOMO, and now we've just been in this retracement period for quite some time. I know she's feeling exhausted. I know this is her first bull run, so she hasn't been through this yet. Luckily, she has me to guide her through this. And for all you guys who are interested in what I'm doing, the kind of advice that I give my friends, you can follow me at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. Again, it's not financial advice. It is basically just mirroring what my trading journey is. And I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing this bull run. So, I mean, you can follow along if you want. It's up to you. Again, it's your hard-earned dollars that you're putting to work here. Anyway, what CoinMarketCap is noticing, what the CFTC is noticing, is that retail, they haven't, whether they haven't arrived yet or whether they're not even going to be participating, or if they are participating, well, I mean, of course they're going to be participating, but in lower numbers, guys, it's going to be institutional money that drives this market forward. Another one here from Smoke, okay, just kind of echoing that same statement here. Another asset management announcement from Coinbase. Institutions are defining the new bull market and investors are climbing the old wall of worry. So they're also stating that institutions are really kind of pushing the market forward this cycle. Troubling signs of speculative excess in DeFi. So they give some specifics here. I will link this in the description for you guys if you're interested. Markets aren't wrong. Opinions are. Acting on opinions, investors are focused to adjust to market realities. So that's interesting. If you wait for price to decide on an opinion, you've almost surely waited too long. Engage in the details. That's where opinions are tested long before price. United Nations, who have been testing crypto rails for more than 5 years and say that it works. Yet investors are prone to fighting yesterday's war. The brutality of the 2022 downturn leaves investors more often asking what could go wrong. And we had a pretty big downturn in the last bull cycle. If you guys remember, we did have the FTX thing. We did have so much of that negative narrative news that really brought the prices of crypto down. I guess you could really see it on the Bitcoin chart. Let me just bring up Bitcoin really quick here. Let me get rid of that. And to zoom out here, this is Bitcoin on the daily. So we did have, a lot of that negativity, which really brought, we had Terra Luna, we had Celsius, we had all that stuff in the middle here in April, May. And then boom, the final drawdown was FTX right in here, which brought the market down, significantly down. So this got a lot of people really, really, really worried. Bitcoin did correct 77.6%. But alas, of course, everything does go back up. And guys, here we are today. Bitcoin sitting, at the time of this recording, at least in around $60,700 per coin. So these institutions are stating the same, okay? Coinbase is saying it, CFTC is saying it, and also CoinMarketCap is saying it too. So what does the bigger picture tell us, guys? If institutions are now coming into the market, obviously this is a bigger picture outlook, at least that is my hypothesis. Grady here posting this. Gold. Okay, so let's pivot a little bit to gold. Gold, this chart is both the largest opportunity you will ever have and also the largest threat you will ever face. Boy, if that's not intimidating, I don't know what is. Note that using the yearly time frame, the biggest back test has already occurred. The third and final bull phase has started, and now gold is at that blue gate for a breakout. So check this out, guys. Gold on the yearly. If you look at this, this is the candlesticks on this chart represent, each one represents 1 year of time. So we did see gold break out significantly in the early 2000s up until pretty much 2010, 2011. And then we saw a bit of a correction here. And guys, since about 2013, 2014, we've seen bulls take over and gold really kind of take off. I don't think anything from the 70s or 80s really has any kind of significance right now, other than the fact that it is, just more information, more data on the chart to plot where we can see this current uptrend making higher highs on the yearly time frame. But guys, check this out. The inflationary 20s, the third phase of this bull run. What they are suggesting here is gold is going to break out. Breakout already back in 2020, then back tested 1673 level in 2021 and 2022. So this is looking way out here, looking at these gold candlesticks. And as you guys probably know, I do hold precious metals too. I am interested in gold and silver. So I've diversified. I don't just hold crypto, guys. Smoke here also posting this. So yes, I'm going to make a connection here. Yes, RippleNet does depend on XRP as documented by the Atlantic Press. The reason I bring this up, guys, is because it's important to realize that although Ripple has decided to now go with an RLUSD or decide to launch an RLUSD, they are still committed to XRP. It's not like this stablecoin is going to cannibalize the use case for XRP. So XRP will always work as a medium for RippleNet. Ripple is in fact pushing XRP to larger platforms today, so it will play a greater role in the global financial system. And you guys can see just some documentation on that. Because RippleNet depends so much on XRP, the XRP will coexist with Ripple Labs in this way as long as Ripple Labs is widely used for its cross-border real-time payment business. The XRP market will always work as a medium for RippleNet. And guys, we've seen this in so many different partnerships. And guys, we've seen this manifest with so many different partnerships. And so with more and more of these partnerships, obviously, there's going to be an even further push for XRP utility, an even greater need for XRP, more demand for XRP, thus higher prices for XRP. Down here, it even says XRP would have a role in central bank issuing digital currencies. XRP could become a neutral bridge between different currencies. In this regard, we can see that Ripple Labs keeps using XRP in its own network and puts its efforts into making XRP more useful around the world. So how does gold factor into this, guys? Well, I gotta say, sometimes I'm on TikTok and sometimes TikTok brings me a few gems here. I happen to see this from this particular TikToker, the School of Hard Knocks. He did post this 3 days ago. He goes around, I think it's Florida or maybe California, goes around talking to people who look wealthy. He asks them what they do. This one surprised me. Listen to this.
Excuse me, sir. Question for you. Have you ever been broke before?
Why do you ask that?
I started a channel.
What's that?
It's a mic. I started a channel at the University of Texas in Austin. I grew it to 7 million followers, and I go.
I've been broke.
Yeah?
Yes.
What did you do for a living?
I was in Wall Street.
And what did you do after Wall Street? You
I'm still doing it. I manage money.
What was the most amount of money that you ever made in a single year?
It was income.
How much was that?
14 million.
$14 million. What is one lesson about money or business that you would give to somebody that they will not learn in school?
Okay, it's very simple. Believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see, because the other half is an illusion. And that's the most important thing I could teach somebody.
And in your opinion, what's the best industry people should be looking to get into in today's world?
It's gold.
Gold?
It's gold.
Why is that?
In January of 23, the central bank for all central banks in the world came out with Basel III, and it put gold as a tier 1 legal asset in the global banking system. There's 3 legal assets, tier 1. There's cash, sovereign bonds, and now gold. So gold is where you want to be.
I'm going to leave it there. There's only about 23 seconds left, but of course, I'll link it in the description of the video for you guys. Gold is apparently where you want to be based on now the new framework with Basel III that was implemented just back in January of 2023. So guys, why is this important? Smoke also bringing this up. Yeah, Ripple and XRP as a universal bridge asset helps banks eliminate the costs associated with managing Basel III compliance. XRP will be a high-quality liquid asset on banks' balance sheets to facilitate transactions and hold less cash for cross-border payments. You guys seeing it here? This, I believe this was even put out by Ripple a few years ago. Economic implications of a universal bridge asset. So banks currently incur significant infrastructure costs processing cross-border payments. Employing Ripple and XRP can help banks eliminate or lower these costs. And check this out. Down here, they even mention Basel III, the LCR, the opportunity cost to the sending institution of holding lower yielding, high quality liquid assets as designed by pending Basel III regulations against credit exposure during the in-flight period. So this, guys, already been identified as an issue. As you heard from this video here, this gentleman discusses this Basel III implementation. He does talk about gold, how gold is now one of those regulated top tier assets. And guys, now we're making the connection, XRP being implemented with Basel III. So will XRP move gold? Will XRP play a pivotal role in moving more of these assets? Smoke here also posting this. XRP is the real digital gold for banks. Don't take my word for it. Look at this documentation, okay? This is former Ripple CTO Stefan Thomas. Banks will have gold that you can teleport into any vault in the world instantly using XRP. In 2023, a marketing brochure for XRP advertises the token as gold-like in your hands, as it was designed to be the most liquid token on the ledger. So again, this was back from 2013, before they had an XRP community that was as vigilant as us, going through with a fine-tooth comb every single brochure that they put out. Banks, he said, will have gold that you can teleport into any vault in the world instantly, guys. And he means over the XRP ledger. Check this out. As of 2013, marketing brochure has it that XRP is like gold in your hands, and that is designed to be the most liquid of assets on the XRP ledger. And then also teleporting gold. So why should banks care? Because Ripple plans to use XRP to solve their liquidity problems. As it stands, banks around the world must hold billions of dollars in reserves waiting for payments. When one bank needs to send money across borders, it uses the dead cash it is holding at the foreign institution to which it is sending funds, either to the final recipient or to the intermediary correspondent bank. The whole process involves counterparty risk and the expensive vetting procedures that go along with it. This dormant cash is all the more wasteful because in a world of Basel III, it counts as yet another balance sheet asset against which a bank has to hold cash to cover its liabilities. Ripple's big idea is to use XRP once its market cap gets high enough, and it is being traded heavily enough to provide banks with the liquidity on demand. So boom goes the dynamite, guys. Gold becoming this important asset, one of the top 3 tier assets based on the Basel III recommendations, and XRP going to play a pivotal role in moving these Basel III assets. XRP will definitely be moving gold. It's like being able to teleport gold. One of these assets that they're suggesting is going to break out in the coming decade. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys think. And for more information on what I'm trading this bull run, obviously I'm trading XRP. I'm going to be selling some, but I am also going to be holding a portion because I'm waiting for those high prices down the road. You can follow what I'm doing at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. That's just my opinion though, guys. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.